Good morning, everyone. We're gonna be working on today on the measures of center, or we usually call mean, median, and mode. All right. We also call the mean, median, mode, but those are the measures of center. I'm gonna have an example so that we could recall and review. Okay, so a measure of center is the measure that describes a typical value set of data or the value of the data in a set. One of them is what we call mean. The other term for mean is average. So usually when they say find the mean, it means finds the average. So finding the average is we add all the number sets. So we have 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 3, and 8. We add it up and we divide that with the number of items that we have. So right now we have 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 3, and 8. We add that, so we'll see. So in this case, our total is, we add it up, so we're gonna have 46. That's the total, that's the sum. And if we divide that by the number of items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's divided by 7. So you could say average over here. Okay, it would just say mean. All right. And then just go ahead and divide. And how much will that be? So when you divide 46 by 7, that's gonna end up with 6.571 and so on, right? So if we're 6th graders, so you usually round off your answers to your stats. So we could just say 6.6. And did you say that that's 7? So it's more than 5. So you add up, but that is 4 or something. So just gonna keep it to 5. So in this case, our average is 6.7. And sometimes they tell you to round up your answer to the nearest hundreds. So you're gonna end up with 6.57. But for us, 6.6. We usually do the standard nearest tenths. Let's move on to the next measure of center. All right, the next one is median. So by the term median, the other term that we're gonna be using is middle. But of course, so it's middle. But of course, when you find a middle, you have to arrange this data set in order from least to the greatest. So order the data. For a set with an odd numbers of values, the median is in the middle value. We'll get an example later on. For this set that an even number of values, the median is in the mean, is the mean of the two middle values. So let's look at set B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's an odd. So definitely the median will be an exact number in the middle. For set C, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it means the median is between the two numbers. So let's do arrange set B first, and let's see what's the median. So here we go. So we have arranged the number into least to the greatest. So let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You just could count that since there are 9 numbers. So it means the 5th number is your median. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you break it evenly. But if you really want to check that you get it right, so you just cross out both ends at the same time, cross one on one side, cross one on the other side, and so on until you end up with no pairs. So it means on this case, set B, 12 is our median. Let's look at set C. Let's arrange them first. All right, so for problem set C, we ordered them into least to greatest. I'm gonna find the median. So we're gonna do the same way as we did in our set B. So we cross it out. It has to be partnered to cross out. And 80. And since if I'm gonna cross this both out, there will be nothing left. So it means the median will be in these two numbers, in 90 and 100. So what do you think is the number between that? Okay, so obviously we know that it's 95. So but what if it is hard for you to figure out what it is? So you're gonna do 90 plus 100 and then you divide it by 2. So you find the median of those both. So you know that 190 divided by 2, and that will give us 95. So again, if the set is odd, it's exactly in the middle number. But if the set is even, you had to add both middle 2 numbers and then find the median. Okay, or find the average, sorry. But this is obviously 90 to 100, and you could see it's 95. But what if it is like 62 to 112? So it's hard to find what is actual median just by doing mental math, but you could also do it, add and divide by 2. We're going to the last measure of self-center, the mode. All right, so for the mode of a data set is the value or values that occur most often. Data can have one mode, more than one mode, or no mode. We know values occur only once, so you say no mode. Okay, you don't say 0. 0 is still a number. So the mode is the only measure of center that you could use to describe the set of data that is not made up of numbers. So it could just be what happened. So it could also be number of a set of apples and like that. You're gonna see that in the computer. So look at problem set D. 14, 19, 16, 13, 16, and 14. What's the mode for the set of data? If you said 14 appears twice and 16 appeared twice, so you could say 14 and 16. Okay, so for set E, if you look at this, for 44, 13, 36, 52, 19, 27, and 33, we'll definitely say no mode. You don't say 0 again, because 0 is a number. So for letter F, 55, 44, 40, 55, 48, 44, 58, and 68. So I see 55 twice. I see 44 also twice. All right, so what else? Did we see anything? So 55, 44, and 44. If there are 2, you're gonna write 2. So in this case, unless I missed one. No, okay, so we're gonna have 44 and 55. But there are some, most of the time there are only one mode, but in this case we have 2 for both examples. All right, and if you have more questions, you could always ask me, message me in Google Classroom. All right guys, good luck. And that's our lesson for measures of center. We're gonna practice more in our workbook, and I'm gonna go around and help you out. All right, bye for now. Until next time, enjoy your day.